If you saw a 2002 Volkswagen Passat station wagon sitting in traffic, you wouldn't look twice. On the outside, it is a completely mundane family commuter car, designed to blend perfectly into any suburban driveway. But inside the cabin, there were strange hints that this particular wagon was hiding something. It came equipped with xenon headlights, a heavy wood and leather interior, and a standard 4-motion all-wheel drive system. Lift the hood, and the illusion completely breaks. You won't find a sensible 4-cylinder commuter engine. Instead, wedged into a space it has almost no physical business occupying, is an impossibly complex, highly experimental engine that would eventually give birth to a modern hypercar dynasty. Today, enthusiasts revere this car as the ultimate sleeper. It remains one of the most unusual production engines ever built, a rare engineering feat hiding in plain sight. The existence of this car comes down to the sheer willpower of one man, Volkswagen CEO Ferdinand Piëch. In the late 1990s, Piëch launched an aggressive strategy to force the Volkswagen brand out of the economy market and directly into the luxury sector. To pull this off, Volkswagen had to directly challenge the premium dominance of German rivals like BMW and Mercedes-Benz. Those brands commanded high prices because their flagship sedans ran on massive, incredibly smooth V8 engines. Look at this top-down schematic of the existing Passat engine bay, and the physical roadblock becomes obvious. A traditional V8 engine is simply too wide and too long. It overlaps the edges of the frame. Normally, a manufacturer would spend billions of dollars redesigning their entire vehicle chassis to accommodate the larger power plant. Piëch refused. To deliver that required V8 smoothness without changing the dimensions of the car by a single inch, Volkswagen engineers were forced to solve an impossible packaging paradox. Unlike a wide standard V-shape engine, Volkswagen's VR technology staggers cylinders at a narrow angle. Joining two VR4 blocks onto a single crankshaft at a 72-degree angle creates this highly compact W shape, squeezing 4.0 liters and 32 valves across 4 distinct cylinder banks. To eliminate the intense vibrations caused by this bizarre firing order, they engineered dual variable camshaft timing and a pair of internal balance shafts to keep the block running seamlessly. The radical geometry worked, successfully achieving the primary goal: cramming the power and refinement of a luxury V8 into the footprint of a small 4-cylinder block. But that engineering immediately created a new problem. The W8 was so densely packed into the Passat's engine bay that reaching anything became a mechanical nightmare. For consumers, the economic fallout was brutal. Basic maintenance required disassembling half the front end, leading to astronomical repair bills. On top of that, the heavy, complex engine drank fuel at an alarming rate. Buyers also noticed a performance deficit. Despite its radical complexity, the W8 only produced 275 horsepower. Conventional, much simpler V8s from BMW and Mercedes were generating more power with fewer headaches. The final cause of death came from the assembly line. When Volkswagen designed the next-generation Passat around a transverse engine architecture, the longitudinally mounted W8 physically no longer fit. Production ended after just 11,000 units. The W8 failed commercially because it asked the average luxury buyer to accept massive practical compromises in exchange for an engineering novelty. While the 11,000 units sold represent a clear commercial failure, the W8 served a higher purpose as a publicly funded testbed for W engine architecture. Having proven that the staggered W concept actually worked in the real world, Volkswagen immediately scaled it up. They added 4 more cylinders to create the W12, deploying it in luxury flagships across their newly acquired Bentley brand. Then they took the geometry to its absolute limit. They built a colossal, quad-turbocharged W16 engine and bolted it into the Bugatti Veyron, shattering global speed records. The modern era of multi-million-dollar 250-mile-per-hour hypercars relies directly upon the exact geometric formula tested inside a family station wagon. Today, the commercial failure of the Passat W8 is precisely what makes it a highly sought-after collectible. Modern enthusiasts spend years hunting down the ultra-rare models equipped with the all-wheel drive manual transmission. They buy them specifically to hear the incredibly unique, smooth exhaust note that you can only get from 4 staggered cylinder banks. Every mile in a W8 is a direct link to the Bugatti Chiron. To own one is to own a piece of the lineage that redefined the hypercar. The Volkswagen Passat W8 reminds us that a commercial failure can also be a brilliant prototype in disguise. It remains one of the boldest mass-produced experiments in automotive history.